That's the way it's supposed to look. Hello Wobblies, welcome to Wobbly Otter Outdoors. I'm Chris, and in this episode we are making some homemade naan bread in the little Firebox Scout emergency stove. This is not a paper motion, we purchased these items ourselves. The little Firebox Scout is 5 inches high and 4.5 inches wide. The weight of the full kit in the bag is 24.3 ounces. If you take out the fuel pucks, the weight in the bag is 17.5 ounces. The Scout stove is made of tin-plated steel. The Scout Performance Kit includes the stove, 2 lids, 2 positioning pins, the Accelerator crossbars, the multi-fuel fire grate, comes with 2 fuel pucks, and it all fits in a drawstring bag. The Firebox fuel pucks are 4 inches in diameter and 1 inch high. They are supposed to burn hot for 20 to 40 minutes. I ended up needing to use both of them.
Not helping. Back up.
I think I would have got a greater benefit out of the fuel pucks if I had raised the multi-fuel grate up one more row, moved the pins up one more row, and had it a little closer to the pan. And also if the wind hadn't been blowing so hard. This naan bread recipe has quickly become one of my favorites because of the light, airy fluffiness of the bread. And somehow, even though it's supposed to be a flat bread, it doesn't come out all that flat when I make it. Especially when shooting this video, the time between rolling out the dough and putting it in the pan, it fluffed back up, but I don't mind. That's the way it's supposed to look.
Now I'm sitting on this piece of wood.
The Scout emergency stove is super easy to use. It comes with a guide that talks about where the pin positions should be to use for different levels of cooking. If you're boiling, to have it closer to the top and use the Accelerator crossbars, and if you want it to more simmer or just more gently cook food, to move the pins and the grate further down. It also covers the full gamut of fuels that you can use with it. Those fuels include things like sticks or wood. You can put in the two little positioning pins and use a Trangia gas burner or a spirit burner or sterno. And then if you add the grate on top of those positioning pins, you can use it with charcoal, wood pellets, you can use it with the fire pucks and fuel tablets. As awesome as the fuel pucks are, just know that they do create a whole lot of black soot. Your pans and the little stove are going to have a layer of soot on it. It isn't hard to clean it off. Just a little soap and water and you're good to go. As with everything made by Firebox, the Scout is no exception in that it is incredibly well thought out. The tin-coated steel is a good choice. Because this is an emergency stove, as opposed to a stove that you would be using day in and day out when camping. It helps keep the price point very reasonable. And for the price, you get a stove that you can use with any number of fuels, and the design with the 2 lids works nicely because you can put additional fuel or burners inside and keep them stored and packed away in your emergency kit. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and we'll put product links in the description. Thanks for watching Wobbly Otter. We love you and hope all your tomorrows are bright. Until next time.